Hey guys, it's Artsy, and in today's video I'm going to be coloring this sketch with you guys, or sketch page I should say. This is something I made the other day and I thought it was really pretty. It's my character, Ariana, in a bunch of different outfits. I have a date night outfit, a slumber party outfit. She's wearing, if you can't tell, there's cats on the pajamas and I thought that's a really cute detail. And then there's a beach outfit because it is summer and I am obsessed with the beach. I go to the beach all the time in summer. As you saw in the aesthetic, far more aesthetic than this video will actually be, montage in the beginning, I have a drink and I have some crackers. At first I was sure about my cracker to cheese ratio, but now I don't really know anymore. I think that there's not enough cracker and too much cheese. But that's just me. Comment down below, what do you guys think is the right cracker to cheese ratio? We're also joined today by my fish. He's right on my desk now. He used to be over in the corner of my room, but I moved him. But anyways, let's get right into it. Let's have a good time. So, my medium choice today is, as you saw, markers. I keep them in this shoebox. It says Lamo shoebox. They're just slippers that I got. And this has worked. I've had these for about 3 markers now. None of them have dried up because I don't use them too often. I should probably use them more. I don't always color stuff in. But alright, so I'm going to start off with this. Well, yeah, this one right here because I'm trying to color in a way that would make sense. Here, I should probably get a page. I'll use this so I don't rub the other sketches. So my idea, I wanted to make this dress, it wears a lot of blues, but I wanted to make it yellow because I think that would go really well with her complexion. It'd be really pretty. I'm going to be swatching some colors on the page next to it since there's really nothing going on here. I just started a new sketchbook. Go watch my sketchbook tour if you haven't, I'll link it. And it's going really well so far. I've done a couple pages. This one is very short compared to my other ones. The other one was like 200 pages. This one it's a 60-page sketchbook technically, but I ripped out a ton of pages in the past. It's very short. It's about 30 pages right now, and I'm really, or 35, and I'm really glad because my bad, hold on. I mean, I'm not ready to jump into a huge sketchbook again quite yet. So this is the color. By the way, I have Prismacolor markers. This is the color Light Tan, and this may work. I think I use this one for her skin tone a lot. And then she also has a very blushy face, so I'm going to try out a couple ones. I have this one, Peach, and then I have this darker one. I need to see what they look like laid over Light Tan. So now that summer is here, this one I don't think I can use. It's like too light, it kind of washes out. This one might be nice. Too dark. The more I look at it, the less I hate the original tone I use. Yeah, that's not so bad, I guess. I can work with that. So I'm just gonna start off by coloring the skin on this one. So now that it's been summer for a really long time, so I have a lot of reading to do. I really hope I don't mess this up, because I, am going into my sophomore year of high school, and God, I have to read 5 books, and it's absurd. I have done 2, and it's almost August. August is very, very soon. So, I'm kind of screwed, but it's okay. Live, you laugh, you learn, you love. That was not the correct order. It's live, laugh, love, learn, I guess. This is looking pretty strokey. I'm not super great all the time with markers. It's not my medium of choice. So this week, a family friend, I'm trying to just say something so I'm not talking the whole time. This week, a family friend is coming to stay with us, and I'm really excited because we don't see her very often. She lives in Mexico. I think she's coming on, I think it's either Thursday or Saturday. I'm not sure which. She's technically not family, like we're not related, but it's almost like she's family because her and my mom are so close. They went to college together and ever since have vibed. I have trouble with the really small details. I think I may go over with pencil after just to make sure that the details don't get lost. I think that the brush end of markers is so much easier and better to use than the other end. She's looking pretty tan. I think that this was not the right tone to use, but you learn. Also, it's summer, so it's fine. And people get tan. I mean, not me, but like other people. So for my channel, I've been growing a lot recently. I've been trying to stay consistent with the posting. And I think I've been doing an all right job. But I need suggestions. Tell me in the comments what you guys want to see. Because my videos have been getting like multiple hundred views consistently. And I'm trying really hard to get monetized. I don't know if it's going to happen. But I really hope it does. Because that would be like a dream come true. So stream my videos. I am fine on the subscribers, of course, because you need 1,000 subscribers. But then you need 4,000 watch hours, which is so many watch hours. Really the hard part, at least for me, is the watch hours. So if you can help out, if you could just put something in the background. I know I'm begging and it's really embarrassing. I'm actually not that close. You need 4,000 and I have like 160 or something like that. That's okay. Yeah, I definitely made her skin way too dark here. It's not like this. So I've started, as I said earlier, I'm starting a new sketchbook, and it's been going really well. I am doing some fun stuff. I'm working on this piece, which is, I don't know if I could show this on YouTube, but it's probably fine. It's like a classical art piece. It's about Cupid or Eros and Psyche. And they're in love, and this is, I think, a pretty famous painting, so I'm just replicating it. And I'm trying to study more the anatomy than anything else. I also did some anatomy studies on the previous page. No, my crackers are becoming soggy because of the mozzarella liquid. No, I gotta eat quicker. So this is definitely gonna be put in my Draw With Me playlist, or Sketch With Me, but that doesn't make a lot of sense because this is, first of all, isn't a sketch, and second of all, this is a little different. So I'm thinking of starting like a couple new series. One where I like, you know, eat and talk to you guys. So if you'd be interested in that, I should probably put this below. Let me know, because I'd love to do a little series. I don't have really many series on my channel. I start ones and then I end them immediately, but if it's less of a commitment like this would be, then I'd probably be fine doing it. So that seems like it would be good. So a little bit about this character. She exists in a world where it's like a magical world, but magic is completely normal. And I'm forgetting the name, but that type of thing. And she exists in a world like that. And I haven't really come up with that much of a story yet, but I'm working on it. You know, I'll just draw the skin on all of them right now. I didn't draw the eyes for two of my drawings on this page because I was gonna do a face here, but then I really struggled with it and it was super hard for me that day, so I just gave up and was like, you know what? She can not have her eyes open. They are renovating one of the bathrooms in our house to make it, you know, work. There are guys here working all the time, or not all the time, but a lot of the time. So they might be here right now, I'm not sure. Although it's not super loud, it's usually pretty loud. Except for they were painting, which like is definitely not the loudest part of the process. So that's good. When they were just like doing the actual work, that was pretty terrible. I wasn't really able to film much unless it was at my dad's house. Speaking of, my dad is on vacation right now. There's not many trends going on right now in the art community, so it's been hard to get shorts to do really well. I had one that did pretty well. It got like 6,000 views the other day. Although I kind of care more about the long videos than I do about the short ones because I really need like the watch hours over the views. The views aren't as important, although they bring in subscribers who watch in theory, if you know what I mean. But, you know, it's been hard to have like things go well on my channel recently. And I would talk about some like recent controversy, but there really isn't one, is the thing, which is probably for the best, to be honest. I remember when there was that whole My Little Pony like redesign thing and everyone was freaking out over that because somebody made one that was like, quote, too diverse or something. Everyone was making videos on that. These drawings, my process, I'll talk about the actual drawing now because that's probably what y'all are here to see. For these drawings, my process was fun. I spent like all day doing this yesterday, and I kind of lost track of time a little bit, which happens sometimes. I wanted to explore her story a little bit more and, you know, her personality, like through her clothes, because she's somebody that expresses herself through her clothes a lot. And she dresses, you know, not the most conservatively, like out of all three of my girls. No hate, obviously, towards her. She does not exist. Sometimes I listen back to the videos that I made and I'm like, God, I must sound crazy talking about people that I make up in my head. Like, that's just an imaginary friend, except for obviously it's not. It's a story, it's a character. and that's very popular to do, but if you think about it in like an objective way, it's kind of weird. Not to discourage people from making their characters and such, because trust me, I do it. It's the best. It's so fun and I love it, but I come across a bit weird to some, I fear. So for this one, the sun is shining in her face, which is why I put some shines. Here it's supposed to be kind of lit in like a dark area, but this is at the beach. Recently, some things that I've been watching, the Kardashians, before you go to the comments, it's for... Kim is a good businesswoman, so that's kind of the part that I look at the most. And it's entertaining. It's entertaining, sue me. Like, they're funny. They're funny people. My favorite one is... Why am I blanking on the name? It's terrible of me. This is really bad, guys. Yes, Chloe. Okay, Chloe is my favorite. This is gonna bother me. Anyways, you know the one. They don't really have personalities. The funniest one. I think this one kind of has a terrible coloring job, but it doesn't really matter. I was trying to cover like a wide expanse, so it's kind of tough to make it like that without streaky lines. But this paper, as far as I can tell, very little bleed through. Even onto like this card, it's very good. And I'm really enjoying this sketchbook. I think it's a nice break from what I've been doing. So I'm gonna go in with the blush, and I know you're supposed to add highlights, but I usually just leave them white and add them after, or I do them with gel pen. Light peach looks pretty. It's gonna be more of a yellowy color. The end is really gray. Oh, I hate when that happens because I usually, as I'm doing now, color over the lines that I have. So I should learn to be better at staying in the lines without the pencil, but I won't and I don't. I just suffer the consequences of my pens being gray on the end. I think this one's just like such a cute little doodle and so fun and so slumber party-esque, which was, you know, the objective, so that's probably for the best. I'm not super well versed in like a ton of mediums, but I think marker is one of my better ones, and it comes out nice sometimes. I hate the way that this stuff always looks on camera though. Also, my camera's kind of too close to me, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, now I'm going to be doing blush. This is going to come across as entirely stupid and like I am idiotic. But I just thought that like everyone had natural blush for a really long time because I'm very pale and I have very naturally like pink cheeks. So I just thought everyone was like that until I realized that no, not everybody is like that. Most people, in fact, are not like that. And I thought that that was a funny revelation to have so late in life. It happened like a year ago or 2 years ago. I want this one to have a little bit more pink because she's supposed to be a little bit burnt. Like not very burnt, just a little bit. This video may be a scrap. I may just make this into like a drawing ASMR or something and cut out all the clips of me talking, but who knows. Speaking of ASMR, Rin Spirit Art, I believe her name is. Oh my god, I actually remembered for once. She does a lot of ASMR stuff, and I love those videos. Don't get me wrong, I love her content, but I can't handle the scratching of the pen on the tablet. It hurts me like physically. And I know I should have thicker skin with that, but it I can't even explain. That's how terrible it is to listen to for me. I can't do it. But I will watch any of her other videos, I swear. Just not the ASMR ones. Anyways, I think the skin's looking pretty good. It'll probably calm down and, you know, blend a little bit more with time, and also once you add the outline, it looks a lot better. This one is very pretty, I think. This one's meh, and then this one's obviously the smoothest, but it's also the darkest. Favorite tool. I don't love this one because it's kind of old and doesn't work super well anymore, but for jewelry, I would recommend a Jelly Roll pencil. I think that they work super well, and you can't use them like endlessly, but I think that to an extent they work very well. I think that she would be a white gold girly, or like definitely a gold girly, not a silver girly. So this actually happens to work out very well. I'll add more jewelry here at the end, and then maybe I'll add a little bit of shimmer of gold just for some prettiness. She doesn't wear a lot of yellow, but I'm thinking of making her wear more yellow because I think it's just such a pretty color. Yeah, I may as well do an test now. My idea for artwork is when you think it looks nice, stop. Because if you go too far and you mess it up, you're gonna hate yourself, and I would like to like myself. I'm thinking of going with more of a tan than a yellow, but at the same time, why would I do that? You know, the other side of this page is totally going to be stained, but it's okay because I wasn't doing anything crazy on it. So here's my problem. All of my yellows are too dark, and then this one that's light is like kind of ugly. But I guess I could just use it anyways. It might just be a little bit gray. Oh yeah, that's fine. How's this looking? Oh, that's not too bad, I guess. It kind of ruined my pose studies, but it is what it is. I should have used a page I cared less about. I want this to almost be like a highlight color for the boning of the corset dress. I think corset dresses would definitely be a staple piece you would want to own. A lot of corset items, shirts, dresses, etc. My girl is just a hoe at heart. Can I say that on YouTube? And then I also wanted to make her shoes yellow, but I didn't. Is that too matchy is the thing? Because like yellow jewelry and then dress and then shoes. So I might just make them black instead and highlight them with yellow like this. Like I definitely want to have some element of that. Oh, speaking of anklet, I added a little anklet because I thought it would be a nice detail. So now I have this color, which is a nice deeper shadow color. But it actually blends surprisingly well. Light colors I think are easy to blend with other colors because you can kind of just use them until it gets darker. So I didn't really set goals for myself for this sketchbook because I didn't feel like it's not very long and I already have my yearly goals on my wall behind me. It was a lot to like just always have myself reaching out to do things, and that's like important to have goals and such, but I don't know if I need them right now. I just want to be able to draw without having to worry about what's next or what I need to do. I just want to be able to have fun in my I don't know if it's my passion yet. You haven't mastered something until you do it for 10,000 hours, and I don't think I've mastered art, but 10,000 hours is like a damn long time. I think that this is looking quite nice, and I'm going to try and blend it out with the yellow marker. I don't like to use that many midtones, I feel, in my coloring. I think it's just fine without. I think that you just need 2 colors mainly to make something look nice. But that's just my opinion, and I know a lot of people who disagree and think that it's nice to have 4 colors as necessary. I am not one of those people, but go off, I guess, if that's like your cup of tea. This is looking nice. I'll add some white highlights. I don't know if I actually want to line these. I may just keep them like this. I may change my mind. I do that a lot. I also need to clean up the edges of like where I kind of went over. I love the smell of this thing. Not that I'm like sniffing mark. It's just a nice little way to make it look more tidy. Hand me a color by number and I will say no. No, take it yourself. Do it yourself. And there we go. That's her dress. And I do think I am gonna make her shoes black. It's a risk, but a risk I am willing to take. Oh, yeah, that's nice. I guess I'll do hair last because it is like on top. I think it needs a little more of a deep color though for the dress. So I'll go in with a brown. I feel like I should be more afraid to do this, but I'm not. And I'm loving the fact that I'm not because I always get scared and never add color to anything because I don't want to like mess it up. What is there if not color? You know what I mean? Perfect. I'll leave it like that. Okay, next I have my little girl with her pajama slumber party pants. I think I want to make these, when I imagine it like a dark color, but now that I might do pink because pink is really sweet. So I'm going to swatch this one, which is Deco Peach. It's very bright, but pajama tops are like this, so I'm just going to go straight right in. I hate that I'm ruining the page on the other side, but it's just studies, so it's not like it was going anywhere. This also matches her highlights, I feel. This I want to make. Black and pink is such an iconic combination, I feel. So I may make the band black with white writing. Yeah, that works. The pajama pants shall be pink. Oh no! I forgot to do her feetsies with their little slippers on them. By the way, just to clarify, I'm going to come back and shade the skin later. A little more, because I just used one color to make it look like a little shaded. I think I'm going to keep the kitties blank / like white, because I think that that's just cute, and it's simple, and it's nice, and very easy for me, if I'm being honest. And why would I make my job harder than it needs to be? So here's my dilemma. This is so random, but if I ever wanted to be an artist, I'm like afraid that I would fail because it's hard to make good money as an artist, I feel. And correct me if I'm wrong. Everyone wants money. But I've heard that that is a lie in the past, that it's not true, and you actually can make good money as an artist. But it's just a scary idea to go into a field that may not pay me well. And all the art jobs are very like labor intensive. And I love drawing, but I don't know if I could do it all day, every single day of my life and like be okay. So there's just that factor, fear factor. Ooh, speaking of fear factor, I was watching it. I was talking to the people I was watching it with, a family friend and my stepdad. I got ice. And I was saying that I would do all the challenges except for the ones with the maggots and the worms. Because, like, you mean to tell me that you want me to pick up worms in my mouth? No, that isn't happening. That simply is not real. I don't believe I would ever do that in my right mind. I don't believe anyone could ever do that in their right mind. So, even if I was going broke, no, I would not. Oh yeah, so I went to my friend's, she is part of a club, and they have horse barns. There's 5 barns, 5. Yeah, you heard that correctly. And I think that their horses are just so precious there. They have the best horses. They make me want to get back. I know how, but not well, into riding horses, but I don't think that I should actually do that or would ever actually do that. I love them. They're so pretty, but they're a little scary, and I'm always afraid they're gonna bite me, even when they're not, and they're just sniffing. All right, so this one, I think I'm gonna keep this one pretty simple. I like this. I'll add some white. It's really subtle. Now, finally, beach. Beach is gonna be simple because there's really not much clothing to, like, I feel like as I went on, I progressively put her in less and less clothes, which I think is funny, but, you know, we need something, so I want to just make this one blue. It's simple, it's cute. Ooh, this is a really pretty color. It's almost purple. These 3 tones, maybe. It's really vibrant, but I love vibrant, and vibrant loves me. Maybe I color it all in cool gray, number 2, but this looks like a blue almost. First, I'll do the highlight first, and then I'll go in with the mid and see what I think after that, because I don't know what color to make the flowers. I may just outline them in black and to make it like simple. Oh, this is pretty. So I don't know if I want to do the last color. I think I want to just keep the bows white. It's nice, and I might outline. I don't think I'm going to outline these in black. I think I'm going to do it in white because it's nice like that. I feel like I'm messing it up, but I'm not, because that looks really nice actually. These 3 colors are going away, and I'll add the cleanup. I spent the most time on this one, definitely. Oh yeah, so for my summer reading, right now I am reading The Odyssey. And I, frankly, am not sure if it's on my reading list, but it wasn't like a, oh, you have to read these books. It was like, here's a list of books that like might be good choices to read for summer reading. So at least that's how I'm interpreting it. You know, maybe reading books that like aren't on the list isn't going to benefit me, but I think that it's okay. I mean, The Odyssey is a good book, and my mom used to teach it when she taught high school. By the way, I got these Jelly Roll pens at Muji, the Muji store in New York. It's this stationery store that has very nice like pens and pencils and stuff, and I think it's super cute. I want to make her earrings, little flowers, just to match with the fit. Oh my god, there's something under my nail, you guys. How come nobody told me? Okay, so lastly hair, and then I'm getting into shading. Why is there water on here? That's disgusting. How dare. I'm surprised this isn't out of ink yet. I have 3 of these, but I currently don't know where the other 2 are. For hair, I'm thinking of making this color. It is very warm brown, sienna brown, the highlight color. It's almost like a little darker than her skin. For middle, ooh, oh, dark umber? Is that you? It is! This is the color I like to use. I'm using a really dark color right now, so I feel like this should stay here. But I don't want to smudge what I have already, so let's see if I have another. Perfect! I don't even know what this is. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the middle tone first and fill everything in except for where I want the highlights, which she's kind of backlit, so that's around the edges. I'm definitely gonna go in a little bit with black lines. I always fear that I'm gonna make the eyebrows too dark and thick, and I may have a little bit. No. This may not work, but it also may. Then I'll try and go over it, maybe? Yeah, that's fine. We're making it work. All right, and then I have straight black. I used to hate using straight black, but now I really don't think it's all that bad. Like, it's just another color. Although I don't like it when people tell me that their favorite color is black. I'm like, no, it isn't. Nobody's favorite color is black. Nobody likes black that much. All right, beautiful. And then I go in at the top with my highlight color. It's got to be a little red because to pay homage to the fact that she used to have red hair, and then I changed it because I was like, that makes literally 0 sense. Why would she have red hair? But I think that it's nice to have a red hue in her hair. Okay, that's it for that one. It's not completely done, obviously, but this one's gonna be easy, I think, because it's smaller. I'm like speed running this almost. This video is getting too long, guys. It's gotta be tamed. There we go. And then finally this one on the beach. This bathing suit looks so beautiful. I love that. I had trouble doing the hair on this girl because she's laying down, the pose is a little bit odd. So this is kind of implied to be like coming out to towards us a little bit. I love doing like cartoon hair the way that it defies physics in the best way. Like, look at that. Oh, I don't love this. It's kind of too dark. And it's supposed to be nice and light and shiny because they're out in the sun. My coloring inside the line skills were kind of terrible today. But that's okay because we have white pen. Alright, I think that the coloring job is all done. Wait, no. This actually works very well. It's kind of blending seamlessly, which I love. Sorry, I've been kind of quiet. I'm very focused on making sure that this is a fire spread because I put far too much time and energy into this for it to suck. Alright, okay, now I'm actually done shading the skin. And I think it came out actually really nice. I think this is a very pretty drawing. Wait, I lied. It needs, there we go. It needs a little bit of cleanup work with a black pen. Luckily, that's why I have a black pen. This one's really good. It's not too smudgy. I can see like wood put over the colors. So I'll just do the eyelashes. And I may do nothing else. Like I don't want to just ink everything because it's kind of too much if I do that. Yeah, it's kind of necessary down here. Okay, it's really hot in my room right now, so I'm starting to overheat. So I should probably go downstairs in a minute. Gotta finish the drawing. Stay committed. These are supposed to kind of be reminiscent of like the sweatpants that say Juicy on the back, but also like your modern average sweatpants, you know, the ones. I love these little slippers. I don't own ones like these, but I would love to if I could. And then finally this one. I think this one will benefit the most in the black shoes. I want to make her lashes look very feathery and beautiful here, like she tried a new look. Upstairs, I don't know. You just on the stairs. Alright, I'm going to add some finishing details and then be back in a second. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the finished piece. I am really proud of all the drawings I did in this video. And I will see you guys hopefully next time. Bye!